1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Big fishing ain't far.
Get in there, buddy.
Get your cap and get your car.
As you can see, there's bait fish all along
Big
here.
fish in a span.
Let it try, let it try.
Got you living what the heck.
Sam, 2 keepers.
Hope daily life free.
Summertime in New Orleans means speckled trout.
Big fishing ain't far.
Don't you love fishing with friends?
Kiss the lid.
Big Fish TV is up and running thanks to great sponsors like Ray Brandt Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram, Puglia Sporting Goods, Cajun Outboards, Neil Record Insurance, the Clayton Frugier Law Firm, Penn Fishing, Berkeley, Abu Garcia, and Spiderwire, Ultimate Braid Fishing Line.
At Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we got minor hail damage with major savings. All of our inventory is getting repaired right now by the Painless Dent guys. Come save thousands, plus fresh units are arriving daily. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at RayBrandtDodge.com.
Welcome to the Big Fish. I'm Captain C.T. Williams. My partner, Captain Sam Barbera, well, he's out on the causeway right now in Lake Pontchartrain looking for some speckled trout. The causeway bridges are starting to turn on. Very nice fish being caught over there, and we're going to find out exactly where you need to be to put those fish in your boat. The other story we're working on this week, well, is Seabrook. You know, Seabrook changed dramatically once they put the floodgates in. The geography underneath and the hydrology above. The hydrology is nothing more than water flow, and what does water flow mean to you and me? Well, it means how much bait moves through here, and that's the real key. And it's still changing. There's still work being done down on the Corps of Engineers floodgates that will change that water flow again. So even as we learn it today, we still have more to go before we get into the good summer bite and know where those fish are at Seabrook. Hey, but the big story this week, well, that's in-state red snapper. You know, the state of Louisiana decided they were going to open up an in-state red snapper season, 3 per person, over 16 inches on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, from now until just about around Labor Day. And everybody was concerned that there wouldn't be enough red snapper to go around inside that 3-mile limit in state waters. Well, the good news is they're an amazing amount of red snapper, and they're big red snapper in state waters, and they're easy for almost anybody to get to. In fact, I think you're going to see some real nice big speckled trout and big red snapper trips being made this summer by a lot of coastal anglers. So we're going to head down to Venice. We're going to go out to Pasalutra. We'll still be in sight of Pasalutra catching big 10 to 16 pound red snapper in less than 60 feet of water. Hey, later on in the show, of course, we're going to head on down to the French Quarter, 808 Bienville, GW Finn's Restaurant, see what Chef Tanny Flynn's cooking, and we'll spend a few minutes talking about bigfishfinder.net and what's new on the website that helps you catch more fish. But right now, let's go catch some nice red snapper out of Pasalutra in Venice. Come on, let's go fishing. A beautiful day for offshore fishing from Venice started strong. We had trolled a few baits around the 12-mile rigs to the east of the river and were hit right away. All right. First fish of the day. Nice blackfin. Wasn't the prettiest effort made, but voted nonetheless. We're 1 for 1. With high hopes, we reloaded the rods, got several immediate bites, and started fighting fish.
There he is. He's small.
Just not good fish.
You gotta take the small, the big with the small. Or the small with the big.
Goes back and small.
Or the small with the big. Yeah,
Small has got fins that you don't want to see.
All right, I think I got a. I see you. I think I got a shark. Yeah.
3-foot sharks were as thick as November gnats on a calm Hopedale night. No matter where we went or what technique we used, the little guys had us cornered.
Yep, we got all of them.
Oh, I got you, David. Oh, thank you. Shark. Shark alert. That shark's saying it's snapper time.
We made the call to head inside and try our luck for a few in-state red snapper.
How you like that?
I chose a rig I knew often held a few snapper, but had no idea what was waiting for us.
This has got shoulders.
Big red. Big snapper.
Sweet! How's it working?
Jonah.
That's a fish.
Jonah, right here.
Boom, you the man.
There you go. Awesome.
Look at that.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
Puglia's Sporting Goods in Metairie is your one-stop shop for anything you need for inshore, offshore, duck hunting, and deer hunting with rifle or bow. Puglia's is loaded with your favorite rods and reels from Shimano, Penn, Abu Garcia, and Daiwa, as well as the lures that catch the big ones in South Louisiana. Can't find what you want? Puglia's will order it today and you'll have it tomorrow. Puglia's has all the best lines of bows with a tuning station and bow tuner on staff. And you know Puglia's has the greatest selection of guns in the area with experts on hand to answer all your questions. Stop in today. Puglia's is at 1925 Veterans in Metairie and has been since 1968.
Fishing. It's where good stories come from. It's about good times and family and friends. It's about taking a couple home for dinner tonight and saving a few for tomorrow. It's all about that and so much more. To CCA, fishing is about enjoying today and making sure tomorrow is even better. To us, fishing comes with a responsibility for the resources we enjoy so much. If fishing means all that to you, then you belong with CCA.
Ready to hunt monster bucks? Twin Lakes Paradise is a world-class 1,700-acre whitetail ranch located just outside of Farmington, Missouri. Recognized as one of the top 10 breeders in the world, Twin Lakes guarantees your hunt with a 100% no game, no pay policy. Your stay includes a fully furnished cabin sitting on 2 20-acre fully stocked lakes. Meals and fishing are included. Visit twinlakeshunting.com today for all the details on your world-class hunt.
A slow day offshore fishing had turned into a banner day for in-state red snapper. We already had a few in the boat, and the prospects were looking snappy.
That's a fish.
Jonah, right here. Boom, you the man.
There you go. Awesome.
Look at that. We are 3 miles. We are within state waters, and we are in 50 feet of water. Yep. Right in here. There you go. And we're catching
Snapper like that.
Giant snapper. That's the second one like that. What are you saying? 10?
Oh,
11?
yeah. Oh, good
That's
fish.
11, 12.
Yeah, 11, 12 pound red.
That's respectable no matter where you go.
Oh, keep a redfish. That might be under 27.
Yeah, I would say that's under 27.
Well, we will measure it to see. But very nicely done. So what we got?
There he is.
Yep, snapper.
Oh, snapper.
There we go. Got it, big boy. Got it. Look at that.
He's small.
No, if he's coming up that easy, he's probably redfish.
Yeah, he's small.
Ah, it's a little snapper. Hey, you did you a favor.
Yeah, that was
Redfish and red snapper on a red rig. How cool is that? All right, and another redfish. All right, here, look. Put this in your pocket right here, Dave. That's 27 inches.
We're only in 50 feet of water.
I mean, how
hard could it be?
Dave, step back, please.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Sweet. Oh,
We should be going, wahoo!
woohoo.
Just thought we'd hit one of these 3 mile rigs to kind of see what we had. Figured probably a lot of red snapper less than 16 inches. The first red snapper we caught, like on the first trip, you got another one?
Big
Redfish and red snapper side by side. So, you know, don't underestimate what in-state water rigs can do as far as red snapper are concerned. And until they get that 10.35 7-mile limit thing done, I wouldn't push it too hard. Especially when you can catch snapper like this right here.
Gotcha now.
Fish on!
I think you got a big one. I got a lot. I don't have a big one. I got a small one. But it's all good.
Redfish.
catch and release.
Oh, snapper. Snapper.
He's not done yet. You had him lassoed him. Look at the size. This may be the biggest one of the day. So, you know, it's not easy running the boat and catching a snapper, but that is definitely the biggest snapper we've caught. I have traveled to the depths of Vermilion and South Marsh Island to find snapper like that, and never would I have imagined that less than 3 miles from shore, in 53 feet of water, that would come on my boat.
40 feet of water, gotta love it.
Isn't that incredible? Incredible. Let me out!
Oh, he's trying to get out too.
Oh, no, you better put him back in there and shut that. You showed him the way, Steve. You showed him the way.
I showed him the light.
Square up. Just make it have bright red.
You ready? Let's see. We're gonna find out. And it looks like crayfish.
Snapper. That's what I meant. Snapper.
You got a snapper. With a tip net. There you go.
If you're going fishing this weekend, I don't care what your favorite color is, it really should be red.
At Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we got minor hail damage with major savings. All of our inventory is getting repaired right now by the painless dent guys. Come save thousands, plus fresh units are arriving daily. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybrandtdodge.com.
New Orleans' first dry stack boat storage facility, Seabrook Harbor, can accommodate 200 boats up to 40 feet long. We are located at the Industrial Canal, less than 1 mile from Lake Pontchartrain and the Seabrook Bridge. Our full-service facilities feature a fuel dock with gas and diesel, a ship store with snacks, tackle, and more, and Seabrook Harbor sells live shrimp in season. Additional amenities include a fish cleaning station and showers. Seabrook Harbor, New Orleans' premier dry stack boat storage facility, where we do more than just store.
Want wholesale boat prices in the retail market? Cajun Outboards is the place for you. Scotty and Mike are back, and you know what that means. They won't be undersold. Skeeter, Shearwater, Blazer, Bay and Bass boats, Yamaha, and Mercury. Come to Cajun Outboards on Highway 1 in Addis, or visit CajunOutboards.com under old management. Call now for a quote, 225-749-5001.
Good morning, honey. Not today. You are not going fishing today!
Ugly Stick, America's strongest, most sensitive rod.
During a huge hail sale going on right now at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we'll trade for anything. Plus, if your vehicle was damaged during the recent hailstorm, we'll help you through the insurance process. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybrandtdodge.com.
I'm not kidding. You could kayak to this place. Somebody needs to count. There's no ice in there. Just one tuna.
Oh, what we got? Group. Get him in the boat.
Take him.
Oh, get the net.
Yeah, I'm on my way already. Here I come with a look at the net. You see, all I had to do was yell at you for catching big big redfish. And look, man tightens up. If you're gonna catch 15 snapper, are there any better ones than those?
Those are the best taste.
And one. All right, if you're thinking about being a charter captain, quick tip: always put your small fish on the bottom. After you count to make sure you have your limit, put the big ones on top. Looks good when you hit the dock. So don't let anybody tell you there are no red snapper inside of state waters. Not only are they inside state waters, there's some beautiful ones.
And no one appreciates beautiful red snapper like Chef Tenny Flynn at GW Finn's restaurant in the French Quarter.
I've got some beautiful little Louisiana red snapper here. This is my favorite size, really, a range between about say 2.5 and 3 1/4. That'll give me a nice, somewhere around 8, 10, 11 ounce fillet. This size fish is always tender. Now that's not going to take very long to cook. That's been scaled and we scored the skin. We're going to cook it crispy skin side down. And I'm going to try to do something to see if I can get it done in a relatively short amount of time. I'm going to do a scallop potato. And I'm going to slice the potato with my peeler. I've got a imported one here, but you can do this with a regular stainless steel American peeler. So I don't think it's going to really take a lot longer than my fish to cook, but I'm going to get them going before I put the fish in the pan. The water's washing a little bit of the starch off, and I'm going to go right in my salted boiling water for about 2 minutes. And while that's going, I've got a pan here already hot. I'm going to reduce some heavy cream, which is going to concentrate it so it coats the potatoes that are partially cooked. I'm going to mix that with some salt and pepper and cheese and pop it right in the oven. That looks about right. And I don't want to cook them much at all. Potatoes are getting a little bit translucent, and I had a fair amount of boiling water in there too. Put some salt and pepper in the cream. I've got 2 kinds of Parmesan cheese. I've got some of the pre-grated stuff, and I've got some shaved Reggiano. Hey, those are starting to get just a little bit tender. I'm going to drain them real well. I got my oven already hot. Now I can do this just with Parmesan cheese, or I can do it with breadcrumbs. I need something to help release the potato after it's cooked. I'm going to add a little bit in there just to get started. You could start like this, layering the potatoes on the bottom. It really the top is what makes the presentation, because you have little pieces sticking up in the air. Those are the pieces that are going to get nice and brown. And as I go per layer here, I'll put a little bit of the grated parm, and we'll put a little bit of this good Reggiano parm in there too. This container is going to cook a little faster than this one. We'll have a chance to look at it in a few minutes. And I'll put more cheese, a little more potato. And I'm getting 3 containers of these out of 1 potato, so you don't need a huge amount. It is rather rich, as you can tell from the ingredients. Put these on a sheet pan and pop them in the oven. Say about a 350 to 375 oven. And if we're lucky, by the time our fish is done, potatoes will be ready to eat with it.
At Ray Brand Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we got minor hail damage with major savings. All of our inventory is getting repaired right now by the painless dent guys. Come save thousands, plus fresh units are arriving daily. Only at Ray Brand Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybranddodge.com.
Hey y'all, Sam Barbera here to tell you about Moran's Marina at the Fouchon. Chris and his crew really have it all. A 24-hour deli and store with dock and roadside fuel. A first-string restaurant and bar. Waterfront hotel with wet slips, plus all of the premium tackle you need, and live bait.
Hey, Captain Chris Moran, Moran's Marina, with the catch of the day.
Come down to Moran's Marina to hang out, if nothing else.
It's a fact. All roads lead to Moran's.
The Penn Conquer is the most technologically advanced spinning reel built.
Good thing this drag makes noise. You wouldn't even know it's going out.
Smooth HT100 drag under the heaviest loads.
I am amazed how smooth that drag is.
Patented one-piece machine gearbox. One-of-a-kind easy access system for a lifetime of painless maintenance.
What a home run.
Penn, legendary performance.
Want wholesale boat prices in the retail market? Cajun Outboards is the place for you. Scotty and Mike are back, and you know what that means. They won't be undersold. Skeeter, Shearwater, Blazer, Bay and Bass boats, Yamaha, and Mercury. Come to Cajun Outboards on Highway 1 in Addis, or visit CajunOutboards.com under old management. Call now for a quote, 225-749-5001.
During a huge hail sale going on right now at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we'll trade for anything. Plus, if your vehicle was damaged during the recent hailstorm, we'll help you through the insurance process. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybrandtdodge.com.
All right, our potatoes are just starting to bubble a little bit, so they're well on their way. A little bit of oil, a little bit of butter. The oil raises the smoke point of the butter, and you can also tell exactly how hot your pan is when you put a piece of butter in. Fish, I'm seasoning on both sides, salt and black pepper, dusting in plain flour, and starting off skin side down. That's where most of the cooking is going to be. So we get a nice crispy, oh, there's a scale. They show up when you put the flour on them. A nice crispy skin. We'll cook it about 4 minutes on that side. All right, our fish is looks like it's ready to, oh, nice and brown on that side. And you know, we always tell you to tilt the skillet away from you so it doesn't splash. But if you only got that much grease in there, you can do it like that. And a lot of that color, that nice brown color, is from that brown butter in there, so that gives it a wonderful flavor. And let's take a look at our potatoes while we're here too. Oh, look at them. I believe we're going to be ready exactly on time. This fish is going to take about 2 more minutes on this side. It cooked most of the way on the other side. And I'm just going to cook that spinach right here in the same saute pan. And as promised, right in the skillet with the spinach. And that's right in there in that nice brown butter. Spinach does not require much salt. And our potatoes are done. I want to take this out so the nice brown part stays on top. So I'm going to try to scoop it out like that. Well, that sort of worked. And this is just for the people that say we have to eat green vegetables. Okay, and that's our finished dish. Sauteed Louisiana red snapper with cream scallop potatoes and sauteed spinach.
GW Finn's restaurant has dinner items so fresh, they print a new menu daily. Call for reservations and tell them CT said to give you the best seat in the house. You can also find this recipe on our website, bigfishfinder.net. An amazing day. Beautiful red snapper close to home. For more information on these fish, check out bigfishfinder.net. And next week, join us as we head out to the Empire Buras area with Captain Lloyd Landry for some beautiful speckled trout.
On the bottom, huh? There you go.
Captain Lloyd Landry, Chad Manuel, and I made a run into the Bay Palm Door in Long Bay area, just south of Joshua's Landing.
It is a trout. You fooled me. You wouldn't come up and shake. I thought maybe you had whiskers.
What little marsh remains in this area is held in place with a shell bottom that also holds a variety of fish.
Picking up the good fish. Check that out. Berkeley gulp, new penny, chartreuse tail. That's a beautiful fish.
Without a carp.
On the bottom. Nice. Oh. Come on, Andy. Wow!
You got a big drum.
Oh,
Dinosaur.
what a beautiful fish.
All right, bye.
And best of all, big speckled trout are starting to show up at the Empire jetties.
Watch your rod. Nice fish. Big old sow. I mean, look, it's way down in her throat. She crushed it.
Oh,
What's up, big girl?
Woo! Look at it. Ah.
Ow! Empire Buras, baby.
Shot at. Oh, you're pretty.
Nice job.
Whoa! One more for the box. So the Empire bite is on pretty good, whether you're fishing the flats or out by the jetties. And this is about as pretty as a spring trout gets.
That's a solid 3, huh? Kind of like the
Nice fish.
3.5.
They just scattered. But hey, just keep bouncing around. look, we are fishing. The conditions aren't the best right after that big front. It's kind of surprising. We had some calmer winds today, but the water's not the prettiest. But the fish are out on the beach, boys.
So don't be afraid to check out in-state water red snapper. I think you'll find it very productive, especially if you use some of the techniques you found on today's show. Now, if you're looking for more ways to catch in-state snapper or just keep up with some of the fishing all across coastal Louisiana, check out www.bigfishfinder.net. It's our website that is spot related. It's about where to catch fish and where fish are biting. I think you'll find that site very interesting. Got a little membership site you may want to join and get even more information than what's available to anyone who checks out the site. Special thanks to David Muntz and the family, the Muntz family over here at Seabrook Harbor. Whether you want a storage for your boat, wet or dry stack, or need repairs, David and his gang, family and friends do a fantastic job over here at Seabrook Harbor. So you might want to look into that as well. And of course, thanks to Chef Tenny Flynn, GW Finn's Restaurant. Everything Tenny does is fantastic. They do a new menu every day because they only use the freshest ingredients. That's this week's show. Hope you enjoyed it. If we don't see you on the water this week, well, we hope to see you right back here next time. Thanks for watching.
Until then, take a minute to look at bigfishfinder.net. This is a website filled with great fishing information for everyone, and if you become a member, you can find GPS numbers as well as marked maps and detailed information to fishing spots that are active right now. The site is new and continues to grow, but already has a great deal of good information. Before your next fishing trip, give it a try.
Do you feel like fishing? Kick back and keep wishing. It feels so fine.